To start using R on your computer is quite simple. You just need to download R first, which is the programming language and app, and RStudio, which is the more integrated development environment, a much prettier, friendlier user interface, and install both of them. So we'll just go to Google, or if you start just typing in the letter R, it's going to take you, first search result here is rproject.org. That is where you want to go. We want to download, so this is on the left here. We're going to use CRAN, which is the main comprehensive R archive network. And this is just going to be a page of a bunch of locations that are hosting downloads. You can go to any of them in the USA. I'm just going to do the first one at Berkeley. Anyone's as good as any other. Now you want to, this is the CRAN again, you want to download and install R based on your operating system. Download here for Windows. I'm using a Mac, so I'm going to show you on a Mac. This is going to show you a little bit about what is the latest release, and then depending on your operating system might give you a couple of different installation options. So usually just click the first link here. I'm going to do that for a Mac. I'm going to save it. This is going to go into my downloads folder. Make sure you understand where on your computer things are going to be downloaded to. Might be downloads, might be something else. Okay, I'm going to double click this. I'm going to try to install it from my downloads folder. Continue, continue. Go through all these prompts. All the default locations are usually fine. Might ask for your password. This will on a Mac. So this is going to install to my computer. Now while this is installing, it might take a moment, I'm going to go do a search for RStudio. So if I just type in RStudio, it should be again first result, rstudio.com. Let's go there. And then we want to download and install RStudio. And to do that, that might take a moment to load. If I just go to download RStudio. This is going to ask what version do you want. All you need is the free desktop version. You don't need anything else. So just the first link here, download. Again, it will take you to a list based on your operating system. Windows is here. I'm going to do Mac. Click it. It's going to download. I'm going to have it open automatically, but again, this is going to my downloads folder. Let's check on R. R is still taking a minute. RStudio is downloading while R is installing. Again, you need both. Okay, RStudio is downloaded, so I'm opening RStudio. All right, in the background here, R just finished. I'm going to move that to the trash. Okay, so RStudio is here. Now, this depends on what your operating system might be. So for a Mac here, RStudio has given me an app. Windows might be a .exe file. And then there might be an installation wizard, or you might just need to move your app, in this case, to my applications folder. I've already got it before, but I'm showing you what would happen, so I'm going to replace it here. So it's going to move RStudio to my applications so that I can open it from my applications folder or button. On Windows, it might be moving it to the start menu, and then you can open it from the start menu. While that's doing that, let me show you. So on a Mac, if I go and I look here, I can find, where is it? I can find R, which is right here. R, again, is the basic language. So there's not much to look at here. RStudio just finished, so I can go to RStudio in my applications here and see that it worked. Again, you can see it in the launcher down here. It might take a moment to just finish installing, make sure it works. Again, you can do things in R, but it's not as useful. RStudio is taking a minute. Yes, I want to open it. these later versions of RStudio seem to take an extra moment just to boot up. But there we go.